Today, the government of Rwanda has officially opened up the Gatuna border between Uganda and Rwanda. This border has been closed for close to 3 years, which forced presidents of each country to go into negotiations so that the border can be reopened. Although all efforts failed, till about a week ago, when the commander, Uganda Land Forces, General Muhoozi Kainerugaba, went to Rwanda and met with President Paul Kagame. Last week, Rwanda issued a press statement highlighting many points, including the opening up of the border. This morning, officials from Uganda first held a closed-door meeting with their Rwandan counterparts, and the press was not granted access. Officials from Uganda commented on their meeting, although they did not highlight on what transpired in the meeting.
Have the Ugandans been allowed to cross over to Rwanda, the ones that are not truck drivers?
I will not talk much on that, because for us here on never open.
Our going to Rwanda this morning was specifically to work out modalities on how we are going to clear cargo. I am a commissioner for customs. So we normally have what we call a one-stop border post. So usually Rwandan officials come and work on the Ugandan side, Ugandan officials go and work on the Rwanda side.
The second last paragraph states it very clearly that the border operations will reopen just like all the other land borders of Rwanda and Uganda, and actually with the other countries are doing. What is emphasized therein is that priority is given to cargo trucks.
Even though the border has been reopened, not all persons will be able to move into Rwanda freely, as Mwesije Maserino, the Assistant Commissioner Immigrants Inspections, explains.
That the border operations will reopen just like all the other land borders of Rwanda and Uganda, and actually with the other countries are doing. What is emphasized therein is that priority is given to cargo trucks. Regarding the humans, we follow the East African COVID protocols. So what is very important to understand is that the reopening of the border is still within this COVID period.
He further emphasized that there are other protocols which will be developed by both authorities from Uganda and Rwanda.
Of course, when we talk of cargo trucks, the trucks are not driverless. The important thing is that non-essential travel is not encouraged. And this is not because of this border, but this is because of COVID. However, the ministries of health for the two countries are going to work out modalities, and in due course the public will be informed about the normal smooth travel.
Ugandan Commissioner Customs Abel Kagumire said that the border is open like other borders in the country.
We've agreed that that one is going to be reviewed in a week's time because of connection challenges. So for the start, we'll be working in our respective one sides of the border. So that's what we really picked from the meeting. The others were to do with immigration. That's why I went with my colleague from immigration. But it was to do with normal clearance. Normal clearance of persons will be the way it is being done at Kajitumba, at Chanika, even Katuna is open, the way those borders have been working. But before, they would not allow any person to cross.
He also talked about the progress of constructing the Katuna border and said that they are ready with the opening of the border.
Thank government that they are able to expand Katuna one-stop border. It used to be a small house there at the entrance. Now, within 2 years, if you have already finished the freight house and the offices were already occupied, and you're just left with just a road which trucks will go, I don't think we are unprepared. We are ready, and we are even saying trucks can still pass because the contractor is on site and can always move the trucks, and they have done already a traffic flow management that is going to guide the trucks as they go.
The LC5 chairperson, Kabale District, Shangaba Shija Nelson, thanked the President of Uganda, Yoweri Kaguta Museveni, and the Commander Land Forces, General Muhoozi Kainerugaba, for the efforts they have put in the opening of the border, and added that Uganda hasn't closed its borders with Rwanda.
For us here on the Uganda side, we have never closed our border. Our border is ever open. What I can say now is to encourage our people, to encourage businessmen to come and start doing their business. Because for us here, on our side, we have never crossed the border.
We managed to talk to the fast truck driver to benefit from this development, and this is what he had to say.
Tusanyufu nnyo batutadde nga kuba mbadde maze emyaka ng'esatu nga siyitawo naye ekiriwo kagamba ne kuwumbuza bubuuza mpita sayidi wa siritegeera bulungi bbanga lye mmazi booda kasansala obudde bwe ngenda atandika kukuba amasimu bakubira nti bannange ekiri wali kyo walungi nnyo tewali tabbu totya kuyitawo gyatwayiteka kitumba jangu oyite Katuna twalitawo.
This story has been compiled by Issa Chigongo for Channel 44 Prime News.